the 1980s, people were passionate about the Redskins.
Hey, out to the Redskins!
From RFK Stadium, this place will be rocking today.
You got a winning championship team.
The Washington Redskins have an NFL championship.
To try and get a ticket is almost unheard of.
In 1985, there was a waiting list for season tickets for over 25 years.
The 149th straight sellout.
To celebrate our new cable station, Flagship International Sports Television, we awarded several tickets.
We picked out 3,000 names to get free tickets to the Cincinnati Bengal Washington Redskins game.
This was a great day for anyone in Washington.
Today, from Robert F. Kennedy Memorial Stadium in Washington, D.C., it's the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Washington Redskins.
My name is Howard Safer. My job in Week 15 of the 1985 season was to oversee a marketing operation to get people to come to the Washington Convention Center to get free tickets to the Cincinnati Bengal Washington Redskins game.
My name is Bob Leshorn. I was the CEO and general manager of Flagship International Sports Television, the hottest cable station in America.
Congratulations, Mr. Watkins.
My name's Toby Roach. My responsibility was to usher in special guests that were attending the game that day.
My name is Herb Rutherford. I was behind the scenes. Working at the convention center, it was just a joy to watch the expressions on these people's faces as they came in.
My name is Louis McKinney. My job was at Master Ceremonies. What I want to do is welcome you here and congratulate you on the winner and to make sure you're having a good time.
My name is Stacia Hilton. I was a Redskin cheerleader. My responsibility was actually to greet people as they walked in, welcome them to the event, give them a big hug, and get ready for the game.
There were approximately a little bit over 200 people that showed up, including the winners and their guests.
They were having a great time. People were cheering. I finally won something. You guys are the greatest. And they were just elated to be part of this inaugural function.
We'd like to welcome you to the Flagship International Sports Television inaugural celebration.
The hook had been set, and this was going to work.
Little did they know they would not be going to the game.
On behalf of Flagship International, we really have a big surprise for you. Everybody's under arrest.
My title in 1985 was Deputy U.S. Marshal.
I was Associate Director of Operations for the United States Marshal Service.
I was the Deputy Chief of the Enforcement Division.
I was the Chief Deputy United States Marshal for the District of Columbia.
I was Chief Enforcement Operations for the Marshal Service.
I was the United States Marshal for the District of Columbia.
We had 119 extremely lucky individuals who, by chance, were all wanted on criminal warrants. In a massive sting, they won a trip to the D.C. jail.
Sting operations are a safe way to arrest fugitives. They usually will not come with weapons. Their minds are diverted. They're in a festive mood. I said, guys, we need to do something creative.
Howard assigned me and said, make it happen. I got with Herb and Toby, and we started to iron out the logistics.
We were trying to come up with the name of who we were.
Flagship International Sports Television, I think it should be understood that is an acronym for FIST.
The term FIST, Fugitive Investigative Strike Team, was the name coined for operations that the United States Marshal Service ran around the country in efforts to arrest wanted fugitives.
We sent out invitations to a little under 3,000 fugitives to a brunch at the Washington Convention Center the morning of the game, which I believe was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They were told to show up for 2 tickets to the Redskins game. We had a little fun with it. The president of Flagship International Sports Television was I.M. Detnaw, D-E-T-N-A-W, which is wanted spelled backwards.
Flagship International Sports Channel. Hold on.
We had our business manager. His name was Marcus Cran, C-R-A-N, which is narc spelled backwards.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cran.
I received a letter from you for a brunch on December 15th.
Did it say that you had won 2 complimentary tickets to the Redskins and Cincinnati Bengals game?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
He'd call in, he'd say, hey, I know this is the police, you'd okey-doke me and everything, and it was up to that cold operator to sink the hook. Say, hey, listen, if you don't take this and you don't bring ID, we give it to the next person. And that really, you know, wait a minute, you're not going to give my Redskin tickets away. I'll be there.
We're going to load you up on a bus and take you on down to the stadium and have a good day on us.
Biggest thing of this whole operation, to make it successful, were the visuals, the undercover uniforms, the tuxedos, the costumes. We had the Redskin Indian. It was December 15th, so I did have Santa Claus involved. And Howard said, get Santa Claus out of there, they'll hate me. So we cut Santa Claus and put in the San Diego chicken.
I did not know I was going to be a cheerleader. I was such a tomboy at the time. I'm like, no. The commander said to me, think of it this way, you're our first line of defense. You know, he was really trying to chat it up on how important it was as he saw the look on my face that I didn't want to be the cheerleader.
We had 3 dress rehearsals, and we said we have to kill them with smiles today. No one can act like a cop.
Remember one thing, we're cops and we have to smile today. We don't normally smile at bandits. Today we have to smile. We have to kill them with smiles.
Everyone was on the same page.
Only the grand prize winners will be allowed to come this way, 25 at a time.
Some stings have gone bad. These people, even though it's going to be a carnival-like atmosphere, we have to take them seriously.
Some of the people we got coming, we have 2 of the top 10 fugitives here in D.C.
Take care of him as quickly as possible.
It was risky. There's always a possibility of something going south.
Congratulations. Sure. Congratulations.
There were probably 100 people involved in the operation. Some worked the dais, some were the cheerleaders, the maintenance crew, the Washington Redskin, the San Diego Chicken. Everybody there was a cop.
Today's your lucky day. You don't even know it, do you?
Each person who came in, the cheerleaders, their role was pat them down. They were feeling for weapons. You don't go to a football game anticipating a gunfight, which is good for us.
I remember this big biker guy throwing his arms. He said, baby, today's my lucky day. And I said, baby, who doesn't know that? It is going to be your lucky day. So I'm trying to pat him down. He's trying to kiss me on the lips. There's a lot of hugging going on that I've never been so close to fugitives in my entire life.
My role was at the diocese to make sure that the fugitives that showed up were in fact fugitives.
Ralph Edward Cockrell, C-O-C-K-R-I-L-L.
Confirmed.
A confirmed winner was someone who was wanted.
We have a double winner. Be advised.
Double winner was a dangerous person.
Congratulations, Mr. Watkins.
Someone that had aggravated assault or murder or robbery. It would be harder to control everybody at once. So we would take small groups up to 14 people.
4 tickets, bingo, front row.
I was the CEO, so yeah, let's go.
All winners only.
We're high-fiving and everything, balloons. And then I said, well, here's the names of the winners. And then Louis took over.
We had SOG, which was a special operation group, standing by.
So unsurprised you're going.
I don't want to talk too long because I know these guys back there waiting. After I made sure everybody got kind of comfy, you know, and sitting and relaxing. So I said, and I really got a big surprise for you.
On behalf of Black International, we have a big surprise for you this morning. Everybody's under arrest with radio.
As the bus is pulling away, one of them yells out, "Do we still get to go to the game?"
Good evening. Tonight, the combined efforts of D.C. police and U.S. Marshals have netted 100 fugitives. The forces combined early today to pull off an unusual sting operation. It made the promise of free Redskins tickets.
As a result of this sting operation, 101 arrests were made of fugitives, everybody from murderers to rapists to parole and probation violations.
If you had wanted to get me, you could have came to my house, man, and they know where I live at.
The guys would say, hey, you tricked me, you can't do this, you're the police. And we just said, we're allowed to lie.
Arresting 101 fugitives in a safe manner for $22,000, I can't think of a better success.
If you were really to dissect like what that 22,000 brought net value versus chasing one person, I think about some of the infamous fugitives like Whitey Bulger and all these people. We've spent millions and millions of dollars over the course of years of trying to bring these people justice.
Following the operation, we received a number of calls from law enforcement agencies around the world wanting to know, how did you do it? How did you pull it off? How can we do the same thing?
Good point.
So it was a valuable tool that was used internationally.
When you do pull it off, you're like, wow, we were part of this thing. It was pretty cool, man.
Since Operation Flagship, I eventually left the Marshal Service and went to U.S. Customs, working everything from narcotics to money laundering.
I am the only United States Marshal to have ever been appointed 4 times in 2 separate judicial districts.
Had a great career. Invented the 15 Most Wanted program.
I became the New York City Police Commissioner under Rudy Giuliani and was his longest-serving police commissioner.
I'm the first career person to become the acting director of the Marshal Service.
I really took it as a great opportunity to kind of grow in my career. After 30 years, I retired, only to be asked to come back by the President to serve as Director of the United States Marshal Service. There's just so many great leaders that were a part of that operation.
Tickets to a Redskins game, that was a hook that could not be resisted. It worked well. It worked well.